Everybody is saying buy land, buy house. Real estate is the best investment. But let me ask you something. Is real estate truly the best investment, or is that just what everybody keeps saying? The truth is, real estate is a good investment. But the fact that something is good doesn't mean it is good for you. So real estate might be a good investment, but because of your present financial level, real estate might not be a good investment for you. So don't get me wrong. I am not saying real estate is a bad investment. Real estate is a very good investment. It can help you to build wealth. It can give you security. It's a very solid investment. But the problem is, a lot of people rush into real estate investment when they are not financially ready. And when they get in, instead of growing financially, they become stuck. Why? Because real estate investment require millions of naira. So if you want to go into physical real estate, you need to have millions of naira. Otherwise, you won't be able to grow. That's the reason why it is not advisable to buy a land with your first million. Whether you just made your first 1 million naira, your first 2 million naira, or your first 3 million naira, it is not advisable to use that money to buy a piece of land. Reason being that land does not give you cash flow. Land can only give you capital appreciation. So that money you've tied down in that land is money you could have invested into other investments, and those investments would have given you regular and consistent cash flow. Because at your level, what you need right now is cash flow. And that is why in this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 investments that are better than real estate investment right now. So if you are someone still looking at growing your cash flow, these are the investment options that you want to consider. So in no particular order, the very first one is stocks. Stocks investment is a very good investment. Stocks investment is a safe investment, and also it can help you to grow your money faster compared to real estate. And the best part is you don't need millions of naira to invest in stocks. You can start very little amount of money, then as time goes on, you can keep topping up your investment capital. So you can get started with investing in stocks to grow your money faster. And when you invest in stocks, you can basically earn in 2 ways. You can make money through capital appreciation, and also you can make money through dividend payment. So instead of investing in real estate right now, you can look for very strong companies with good fundamentals in the stock market and then invest in those companies. Think about companies like MTN Nigeria, Dangote Cement, Okomu Oil, Vitafoam, Cadbury. These are companies that people use their products almost on a daily basis. So you can invest in those kind of companies, and then you get to make money through capital appreciation and dividend payments. Another reason why I recommend stocks investment over real estate is because of liquidity. When you invest in stocks, and let's say you have an emergency and you want to sell off your stocks as fast as possible, all you have to do is to open your brokerage account, press a few buttons, and before you know it, you've sold off your shares. Within 24 to 48 hours, the money will be sent directly into your bank account. But you can't try that with real estate. If you buy a piece of land today and you have an emergency next week or next month, and you want to sell that land as fast as you can, it will take you a very long time before you are able to get a genuine buyer. This has happened to me personally. Like a while ago, I had an emergency and I needed to raise money as fast as possible. So what did I do? I put up one of my lands for sale and we began to look for a buyer. People were coming to check the land. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, yet we were not able to get a genuine buyer for the land. So to cut a long story short, I was able to raise the money from another source to sort the problem, and I ended up not selling the land. But if it were stocks I wanted to sell, I won't have that challenge. I'll just log into my brokerage account, sell off my shares, and then pull out my money. So stocks investment is actually liquid compared to real estate. If you want to get started with investing and making money from the stock market, but you don't know where to start from, then it's because of you I created the Beginner Stocks Investment Masterclass. So this is a masterclass where I show beginners how to get started the right way with investing smartly and making money profitably from the stock market. If you want to be a part of it, I'll leave the link to join in the video description, and also you can find the link in the first comment of this video. So tap on the link, join the class, and I'll be waiting to welcome you inside. So let's move on to the next investment that is better than real estate right now, and that is equity mutual fund. So if right now you don't know anything about stocks, if right now you don't know which company to invest in, then you can invest in equity mutual fund, because here you simply give your money to professional asset managers, and these asset managers will invest the money into very solid companies that has a potential for bringing in steady returns. So this is a very good investment, because here you're not budging your head about which company should I invest in. You're not budging your head about reading charts. You're not budging your head about tracking or managing your portfolio. The asset managers will take all of that headache off you. So all you need to do is to give them your money. They will invest for you, and then you sit back, relax, and wait for your return. So there is no tenant calling you to complain about any issue in your house. There is no urgent problem. There is no land issues. Just invest your money, sit back, relax, and then wait for your returns to come in. If you want to invest in equity mutual fund, you can use Cowrywise or you can use Plotus New. Cowrywise especially has a lot of equity mutual fund that you can invest in. Equity mutual fund has a potential of giving you a higher return in a single year compared to what real estate investment can give you. Let's move on to the third investment that is better than real estate right now, and that is digital businesses. This one is very important, especially because this is where many people are making serious money right now. Listen, once you have a smartphone with access to the internet, you already have a license to write your own paycheck. You already have a license to print money in the online space. There are many digital businesses that you can start today and start making serious money in the online space. You can create and sell digital products. Once you are able to create a digital product once, you can keep selling that product over and over again to millions of people. You can start content creation. You can pick a social media platform, whether it is Facebook, whether it is Instagram, whether it is TikTok, whether it is X, or even YouTube. And you start talking about a particular topic that you are good at. Listen, there are many people today who are making a lot of money every single month from content creation. And most times, this is money that even real estate investment cannot give you in a single year. Gone are the days where you have to wake up, take your bath, dress on suit, and then go and sit in one office to work and earn salary. Today, you can sit in the comfort of your home, like I am doing right now, just in front of a camera, talk on a particular topic that you are good at, speak on a subject that interests you. And at the end of the month, you can earn a bank manager salary or even more than. Let's take YouTube AI automation, for instance. Do you know there are people who are creating faceless content on YouTube, and the money they make from faceless YouTube AI automation in a single month is money that real estate investment cannot give you even in a whole year? Yes, and these are very young people I am talking about here. There are young people today who are making as much as $2,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 from YouTube AI automation. They are creating content on YouTube even without having to show their face. So you too can start creating content. And the good thing is that you don't need to have millions of naira to get started, unlike real estate. In most cases, all you need is your smartphone or your laptop with internet access and the right knowledge. Once you have that, you are good to go. Let's move on to the next investment, and that is farming. A lot of people ignore this particular one, but it's very powerful. The reason being that people will always continue to eat. They will eat today, they will eat tomorrow, and even in 50 years' time to come, people will never stop eating food. So farming is actually a lucrative investment. When I am talking about farming, I am not talking about farming for survival. I am talking about farming as a real business, because there's a difference between the two. When you do farming as a business and you do it well, it can give you faster returns compared to real estate. You don't have to wait for years before you start getting returns from your farm. Your farm can give you faster returns compared to real estate. So don't sleep on farming. It is one investment that can pay you faster or even better than real estate. And finally, at number 5 is Federal Government of Nigeria Savings Bond. This one is actually for people that want something stable and something predictable. The Federal Government of Nigeria Savings Bond is a type of investment where you simply lend your money to the government and then they get to pay you a return. So they have a 2-year bond tenure and a 3-year bond tenure. So when you invest, you're going to be getting your returns every 3 months. So let's say you want to invest and you're going for the 3 years tenure. If you invest your money Every 3 months, they'll be paying you your returns. Then at the end of 3 years, they're going to return your entire capital back to you. So that's exactly how the federal government of Nigerian savings bond works. This is actually better than real estate because your return is predictable compared to real estate. There is no tenant calling you and saying, oh, I will not be able to pay my rent now because I've not collected salary. There's no tenant calling you and say, oh, please give me till the next 3 months to be able to pay you the rent. Once it is time for you to receive your dividend, the money will be sent straight into your bank account. Now, I am not saying that federal government of Nigerian savings bond will make you rich overnight. However, it will give you steady and consistent returns, and this will actually help you to grow your money safely over time. So let me balance all of this so that you do not get me wrong. Real estate is not a bad investment. That is not the point I'm trying to make in this video. Real estate is a good investment. It can help you to build wealth. It can give you security. It's an investment that you can even transfer to your children's children. But here's the issue with real estate and why you don't want to go into it right now. If you are a beginner still trying to grow your money, the returns from real estate investments is low. You also need to have millions of naira before you can venture into real estate. And once you put in your money into real estate, it's not that easy to bring it out. So if you're at that stage where you are still trying to grow your income, build your capital, and increase your cash flow, jumping into real estate too early can actually slow you down. That is why at your stage, it makes more sense to focus on investing in things that can grow your money faster, bring you steady income, and also give you flexibility. That is why you want to focus on investing in things like stocks, equity mutual fund, digital businesses, farming, and FGM bonds for stability. So use all of these assets to build your money first. Then later, you can put your money into real estate to protect and multiply what you have already built. So don't let pressure push you into real estate. You have to move with strategy. So that will be all for this video. If you find it helpful, please do it to like the video, share it, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop it for me down there in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I will see you in the next one.